Hi, welcome to my channel. In this series, this month, we are looking at Lego Simpsons. Now, we are looking at the mini-series, the mystery packs of Series 1 and Series 2. We will be going in order from 1 through 16 to 1 through 16, and then we'll do a final episode at the end. This is a review episode of looking a little bit closer at Bart here. We did a stop motion earlier in the day. If you missed out on that, please check out my channel. I do have all of these figures in one playlist called The Simpsons, and that's where I'll have all of these videos. I think they'll be roughly in the ballpark. There's 32 figures. There'll be 64. There'll probably be like 66 videos there, maybe a little bit more. I might just put the shorts in there as well. So it'll be a hodgepodge. It'll just be a bunch of videos there. They will all be Simpsons related, and they should be in the order that I released them in. Without further ado, let's look at Bart here. Bart in the show always had a skateboard and always getting into trouble. So the skateboard is pretty cool. It's one of the... It moves around pretty easily. Bart can sit on it. Well, it's not sit on it. Bart can stand on it, and then you can turn his head, as he's... If you ever played... I love the Nintendo Bart game. It was pretty fun where he's on a skateboard and he's, riding around. In Series 2, they did Bartman, which was really... Series 2, they did Bartman, which was really cool. So, okay, let's look at Bart. Bart came out with the short feet. Back then, this is how they did children, and they weren't movable. So I'm not going to complain about how they're not movable feet here because they didn't come out yet. All right. Now you'll hear me on newer videos going, why doesn't the feet move? Because the feet are about the same size and they have a move. But this was not the case in this time period. So this time period, they didn't have the pieces yet to move for small children base because they weren't really doing that. So hands down, I like it. I like that there's a strip in the middle. So just a red shirt on the front side, but cut there for the sleeves or the arms to give them more yellow. But on the back side, check that out. So if you look at it, he has his slingshot. All right, so he has his little iconic slingshot. There it is. It's in his pants, and then it goes into his pants. And that's actually really fine detail there. It's not perfect, but at least they tried, and I really like that feature of it. So he doesn't have much to him, but that is really cool that they did that, just to give that character a little bit more depth and a little bit more. So that's the back side, and a lot of them didn't do anything to the back, so that's really cool that they did in Series 1. And then we'll look at Bart itself. All right, look at his face. He has his bulging eyes. He has that cartoon nose that comes out. His mouth is elongated a little bit, and he has spiky hair and his little teeny ears. The piece is about a 1/2 inch head, which is pretty cool. It's bigger than his feet, so it does go up. Let's do that so you can see a side view of him. I like the headpiece. I really do like the headpiece. Now we have to ask ourselves, is this character playable for children? Yes, absolutely. Bart's cool. He's, with his headpiece, he's almost the size of a regular Lego. And then he just has a big head. You can play with him. He has a little skateboard. He can go in cityscapes. He can do a lot. He can add a little bit. He can't bend. You can't really focus him like that, so you have to be very careful on how you're displaying him. So if you, want to really get a good angle at him, you'll have to be more careful. And he doesn't sit like that either. So some characters, you can do that with their legs. Is he displayable? Absolutely. I have him on my display. I really like him. So it's a good piece. It's wholesome fun. Bart is an iconic character that you would really want in your collection if you do have minifigures for The Simpsons. I think there's a couple characters that, like Homer. You gotta have Homer. You gotta have Marge and Lisa, Maggie, and Bart. And I would also argue maybe Mr. Burns, just because he's also, pretty heavily into it. And there's a lot of characters, and if, you can keep going on and on. Series 2 has a lot more, and so we're just going to slowly go through them. Does anyone else, what's your favorite character? I mean, we're on, early days here, so what's your favorite character? Who are you hoping to see? What character are you missing if you do have this series? Leave the comments below. thanks for watching, and stay collecting. Hi, thanks for watching that last video. If you liked it, why don't you hit the like button? If you don't want to miss out on further content, please subscribe, or maybe check out the video over here.